Welcome to the Gemini Talks about zero waste. Today I wanted to show you my trash. I started last month about this date, and this is my trash for the month. This is kind of a smaller trash can, but it's full, like a few bags. But I think that I can do better. A lot of this was I'm starting a new business making beeswax wraps, and I bought a lot of like products and things from stores where they're in packaging and stuff. And my friend gave me his food box, which comes with like these big freezer packs. Maybe I can use them again or find somebody who could. And a bunch of these like other plastic containers and things. So I've been trying to put use to stuff I can. But I think this is the actual trash. I think I'll do better next month. We can only always do better, right? It's taken me honestly a few years to even get to this point, but I wanted to show you my system for kind of containing my other items. This is my normal trash can, this little bin right here, and then so I think it's just cool, whatever works for you, and I like that there's so many different ways to do your own style in your own way and for your area and what's accessible. I currently am living in Oregon, which is amazing. I love it. We get to do bottle drop, so I don't have any of those right now, but I take it for money back, which is great. Anything I can't, I'm right next to the Idaho border, and they do a really great job of recycling in Boise right now, and I take a lot to my mom. So they have this soft plastic, so it's like a lot of your garbage bags. Some fronts of stores have it for your old plastic bags. But you can also do like chip bags, wrapping, even your plastic utensils, any kind of like food wrapper plastics, goes in this orange bag in Boise I can take too, as well as I think their regular one might take this old ranch container, but I might have to throw it away. I'm not sure yet. Maybe across the border there's this big recycle station in Fruitland. They might take it. As well as I've been just kind of saving these ones that are the ones that my friend got a bunch of Meals on Wheels and let me have the food, and I kind of disperse it to my friends and eat some myself. I'm going to be using these for crafts. I'm going to repurpose them probably with my epoxy project or with paints as well. They're kind of cool, I guess. As well as I save my egg cartons. I could burn them, but the park that I stay at, they have chickens, so I was thinking of offering them mine to use for their eggs to sell. So there's that. And then I want to show you that, so this is like, so my crafting, I have a crafting scraps bag, and like these are scraps I've been cutting off of my beeswax wraps. So the edges of those I've actually been wrapping around pine cones and making fire starters, and being able to use the old pieces of paper and whatever else. I kind of saved a few things in here, little fabrics and stuff, whatever ends up at the end scraps, like this fabric, so that maybe I can use it again for something. So I have a separate craft overflow scraps bin, and then back here is actually this big box that I keep, and it has all of my stuff that I think is burnable. So it's a lot of like tissue, which I am trying to trade, but like some other weird napkins, tostadas, like one of the only things I'll eat out at And so I have that. Whatever weird, this bag ripped, or paper. So that's kind of my, like, and I like to personally, sometimes on the new moon, sometimes on the full moon, I'll do a big burn. This one I think I'll do both, the new moon and the full moon. I usually, like, write things of, you know, things to let go, no longer serving me, and then write something like this, with intention, and burn it in with my stuff too. Or maybe, like, start it off with this, like, light this, and then light it onto that. As well as back here behind here, I have, my old, like, my job, they send me a bunch of stuff. I am hoping to be able to send, and sell my beeswax wraps on maybe Etsy, hashtag the Gemini Talks, there. So maybe I can reuse these to send people their items out as well. So I have a kind of a stack going for that. Because my job stuff is kind of expensive. It's like this whole stack over here. I live in this little studio right now, but like even today I got some letters in the mail, and I'm ripping off the plastic parts, and then I'm gonna put this stuff into my burn pile, because that'll be burnable now that it doesn't have this plastic part. This I might have to throw away. I don't think that I can recycle it because it has paper and plastic on it. I don't think to take it in that might be actually trash now, but maybe I could get a little bit more paper off of it. But so those are some cool ideas as well, just little things like that. Anyway, Kiki, hi. Today, like, I went to the store and I used my reusable bag, so that's always awesome. Getting things in bulk is really good. The chips is, like, one thing, like, is really hard to find in bulk. I'm actually trying to be better at doing bulk, but I'm not quite there on that. I'm a lot better at recycling, which I know I want to be more zero waste, but I'm giving everything I can a good go. I am doing a compost. My mom gave me, like, a big old coffee container that has a lid, but I don't like that. I let it go too long and it gets all moldy and nasty, and I don't like cleaning it as much. But I kind of like doing this where it just dries out. And so this is my composty thing. I usually just have a thing, like whatever extra, if like this chip bag was empty, maybe I would just start tossing scraps in there. And honestly, currently I'm not doing like the most with compost stuff at the place that I'm currently living at. But I'm saving it and tossing it out into the earth again. I don't actually have a technical compost pile, and that's why I'm saying, like, do your best, guys. Like, I'm just kind of tossing it over the fence into a field right now, but, like, I know that I could make a compost pile. I know I could be better. We can all do little things here and there, and maybe we can just inspire each other with our little things that we're doing, to try and just be better. Like, I don't know, I've refilled it like 20 times. I do my dishes by hand, and these are the beeswax wraps that I am currently making. So they're pretty cool. So you can stop using plastic bags and stuff, so you could just wrap your items up in here. They cling to themselves, which is pretty neat. So you just do that. I've been making even some little pouches as well. I just made this little one, so maybe I could put my berries or something into it. But like little ideas like this, so that you're not using you know, a plastic bag every time is super cool. So like, I don't know what, I had like literally like 10 blueberries, you know, and that would be really nice to just toss them in there and save them in the fridge instead of container. But I mean, like, all the containers I've gotten probably in the last 4 months are over here, you know. I keep reusing them as much as I can. I don't know for how long. They might end up being trash at some point, but I keep reusing them as best I can. You know, I have like little cup covers and things that are super helpful. Chip bag clips keep your stuff fresh. You know, little can covers and things are helpful. If I get stuff from the places, I try and just save it. This one's got a stupid straw in it. Oh, speaking of, I actually did just get a bamboo straw in the mail. So that's pretty cool. As well as I've had like a metal like Slurpee one from forever ago. I don't know where it's at, right? So, oh, here it is. So, like, I don't know, that's cool. I actually don't really use any straws at all. I don't really like when people give me straws, but apparently I end up with stuff sometimes. I do my best to use it as best I can. My water bottle, this is huge. I used to be a water bottle addict, and I was like, oh, it's good enough, I'm just recycling the water bottles. Like, no, it's not good enough, just stop using them. And like, honestly, the only reason I wasn't using them before is I thought they were kind of nasty. I mean, like, this one needs washing, obviously, but that's why it's in the sink. I think the plastic ones are gross. Like, I still don't really like using them. Like, I have a few, but I really committed to using mine when I got a nice big sized one that lasted me a while. I didn't have to fill up a bunch. This is 40 ounces. I got a dope 2-pack at Costco or something, but it's metal. You could probably put it in the dishwasher. It's super durable. I've dropped it a bunch, obviously. It's dented up a ton, but I love it so much. And it keeps water super cold, like, all the time. And like, you could leave it in your car on a 100-degree day and it would stay cool in there. I love that. That has saved like shit tons of water bottles for sure. This, like, oh my gosh, this is the local salsa to Boise, and I love this shit so much. Now I make my own kind of combo of it, but I reuse these a ton. But I really love that salsa, and so I try and use that container. This one I've had for a long time. Anyway, things like that. I know there was something else I was going to talk about. Oh, I was just going to show you these beeswax wraps, which they are on my Etsy, selling them there. The Gemini talks on there. Like, I'm even using like one in my fridge with my onion right now. It's really awesome. So I have kind of a small fridge, but so they're really cool. You just wrap your food up in them and just keep reusing them over and over again. You just wash them in the sink, like a dish, but with cold water and soap, and you just keep reusing them for like a year, maybe longer. I haven't had one a year yet, but so I guess that's an experiment in itself. I've been making them at home. You just I mean, like, you could even make your own. It's kind of a crazy experiment, I guess, but it's pretty cool. You just take fabric, and then you put a mixture of beeswax and jojoba oil and pine resin, and you like paint it on it, and then you put it between two pieces of parchment paper and iron it in, and that's pretty much it. And then I've you know, like pinked the edges or whatever. So it's kind of can make a sticky mess, but anyways, I try and repurpose as much as I can. I do get things from other people, like free stuff a bunch. This is from the free meal place I volunteer at. I mean, they're using bags. I'll probably reuse that bag. I bought some hard-boiled eggs, and then I made my own and re-put them back in this bag again. Because I kind of like the shape of this, actually. Like my friend gave me his free meal box food. We do what we can, you know? Like, I applaud you and all of your efforts that you try to, you know, maybe I shouldn't have used the produce bag, but I kind of like these for some reason, these specific produce bags. Sometimes I'll get like one every once in a while, but, you know, do what you can. I reuse this for, my beans in my salsa container. You know, I applaud you in anything you're trying to do. I do love, just a side note, every morning I take a shot of apple cider vinegar, so just like a little bit of that, and then I put in a little powder of this superfoods. I've been using the berry one. It makes it even tastier, but I used to use the greens one, and then I like this specific juice because it has like 0 sugar in it, and it tastes really good, and it doesn't have a bunch of weird ingredients. It's like mostly just fruit juices and whatnot. So I really like that as a mixture in the morning. Health style, spinach is my jams. I've been doing a lot of fruit right now for some reason. So there's that. And wow. This is like Tetris. Just know you have blessings in your life. So do I. I love that little fridge. Anyway, the other little thing was that I do use a lot of tissue on my nightstand, which I do end up burning, but lately I actually grabbed out some fabrics and I've been blowing my nose on those instead. Sometimes I like, I don't know, want this for other things, but spits and whatever, forget to use that. More nasty schnots, but just little things you can do. I mean, it'd be dope to like switch toilet paper completely to using like reusable wipes in the toilet. That would be actually kind of cool. I think that my butt would actually enjoy that. But I'm not right there right now. We do what we can, you know. Maybe share what you're doing to help save the environment. I'm doing those little things. I'm sure it'll grow and change. It's always morphing into something different, you know. Like I apparently owned this already, grabbed that out of my storage, but I mean, like, my mom gave me this dish rag that I can use instead and reuse it and wash it, and I like that instead of, because these are actually made out of plastic. Just like, I don't know, do your best. I think that we're all doing a really good job on this awesome planet, and we're all just being cool people living and learning and being like, oh, let's do it different, you know, let's dry our hands on this dish towel instead of using paper towels. Like, you know, we all just learn new things every day to grow and change and be like, oh, well, I could do that better, you know. And you can only do today, do as good as you can today, and tomorrow you can try for better tomorrow. And yeah, that's my zero waste video for the day. So love y'all, peace.